thoughts on schools in McDougall. You have 60 seconds. I feel like a talk show host. You have 6 seconds.
For the past 2 years, the McDougall Council has been fighting tooth and nail to keep our 2 schools, and we're still fighting. The Near North District School Board still to this day is using stats from 2013, which have changed, but are still moving forward with building the mega school at their chosen location. They refuse to incorporate McDougall School and Noble School into their equation. McDougall School with upgrades could accommodate a grade 1 to 8 structure. Noble School, as we know, has been around for a long time. However, that is not saying that we could receive upgrades to accommodate the said grade structures. My thoughts are, the Near North District School Board is way off base. They refuse to listen to people who know best, parents and teachers. The newly elected council must keep open communication with the Near North School Board to let them know that our 2 schools are strongly needed in our community. Thank you.
As I mentioned before, both my daughters attend Nobel School. Me and my wife really love the community feel of that school. We'll feel it'll be a loss to our community if they close that school. With the delays in the new build, I'm hoping the school board will reassess, as I don't think the school is big enough for this, lost for words, for the people that are in the area now. And the idea of this new school already being built and they're going to add portables to it is very upsetting. Seems like very poor planning to me. Thank you.
Well, from what we've heard, McDougall and Nobel schools are terrific. I mean, the school board's agenda is to save money. So, and it's a super school. More kids, everybody, all the kids in one school, saves in administration, etc. But, I mean, if all kids of all ages in one big building was a good idea, we'd still have 1 room schoolhouses. Thank you.
I'm absolutely against the mega school concept. I was at those meetings, the Accommodation Review Committee in 2013. It was a flawed process at that point in time. You could clearly see the school board was driving that committee towards what they wanted in the end. They wanted to close our schools. It's not a good idea at all. I made 3 trips to Toronto to make deputations to the Minister of Education, banging my head against the wall because they basically just turn around and say it's in the hands of the school board, we're not going to take any action on it. It's extremely frustrating. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop banging my head against the wall. We have a new school board coming in October 24th. I hope it's a brand new complete school board. It will listen to us a little better than the existing board has done. But we need to continue fighting for it. There's no substitute for a small rural school and a learning environment for our children. It's needed. It's a better learning environment, and they deserve it.
While education is not directly a municipal council role, as the representatives of our communities, these are issues that need our collective voice. Our council will need to strengthen, I know we're fighting, we need to strengthen our fight to keep a kindergarten to 6th school open in McDougall and advocate strongly with our West Parry Sound area municipalities to the school board and the Ministry of Education against the undersized super school. When you cast your vote in this municipal election, you will also have the opportunity to vote for a local school board trustee. Your choice will be one of 2 individuals if you're voting in the Near North District School Board. One is from Whitestone and one is from Powassan. One of those people will have a seat at the table for these very important discussions about our area schools. This decision is as important as this one here that you're here researching tonight. Go home, do your homework on those individuals before you cast your ballot, and make sure you vote today.
My thoughts on the school is that the Near North District School Board has failed our community at every step, in every step of their process to move ahead their own agenda. They failed to start the conversation with us. They failed to listen to our community. They fail to listen to our council. They fail to recognize that our area is growing. And they fail to tell us the truth about many things. Due to their complete incompetence, they have so far failed to even build a school. One thing that I will give them that they have managed to accomplish is they have demolished half of the high school. Sorry, I don't want to sound too demeaning, but it is frustrating. Since I've been on council, I have taken part in many delegations asking the Minister of Education to stop this process, to start all over again, so we can actually take a fresh look. And each time it is directed back to the school board. Anyways, I will support our schools continually, and I will continue also to bang my head against the wall.
I have two siblings who both benefited from smaller schools. One is hearing impaired and one has a learning disability. Because they went to a smaller school, they had better outcomes. And so, for that reason alone, I fully support the smaller schools. And I also echo JJ's sentiments. Go home, educate yourself about the two trustees running, and cast a vote.
Certainly, we need schools in McDougall. We moved into Taylor's solution 20 years ago. It was like Sesame Street. There was kids everywhere. They grew up. It's starting all over again. You come out to Nobel, there's babies, people walking the paths. Our area has a lot of kids. We need a school in this area.
Wow, Blue, this seems like just like the last question. Everything's been said. I support having schools in McDougall, whether it be the Nobel School or whether it be the McDougall School. But I think we're right, we're banging our head against the wall trying to get the school board to make their decision of where they want to put it. But I will say that I certainly don't want my grandchild driving or riding a bus for half an hour to go to school with a bunch of kids that are older from 10 to 16 in a full-size school. Thank you.